It's an alright outfit. Not the best, but it's alright. Skidoo. I was thinking, I was stalling there, honestly. I was trying to think that I knew there was something I needed to do. We can get another one. 15. Let's go, dude. That's definitely going to help against Messmer. So let's go up this way first. Is there any way to get down that hole? I'm going to say no. Unless if a leap of faith is expected from us. Trying to think. So, Oh Mother we got from... Oh, okay. Fucking jump scare Tree Sentinel. He's got a torch. Dude's got me in a corner. This isn't fair, Tree Sentinel. I didn't think you'd be able to reach me from there. Okay. Good thing is I don't think I changed my talismans. So I should still be set up for horseback. Ow, what was that? Don't kill me. Not like this. Is that another one just hanging out over there? I didn't even get anything for that. Oh, never mind. One of those. Not great, honestly. Would have preferred more. He had a weird torch. Yeah, that's just another one. I really thought I did more damage to you. I kind of broke him a little bit, though. That was nice. Oh, that should not have hit me. That shield hit was like barely anywhere near me. I thought he was getting stunned for a minute there. The way he was positioning almost looked like his horse was having a little too much fun. Okay, you're gonna give me another bottle of juice? Thank you. Well, that just happened. Do I even want to continue forward? I'm low on energy here. Did I finish my thought that I was gonna have before I got jump scared by Tree Sentinel? I don't even remember what it was. I really don't. Oh, man. Maybe it's just because I'm old. Memory's fading. There better be something incredible ahead. I got some of my life... Ooh. Minor Erdtree. Oh, is this that thing that, Melina uses in the, Mogwin fight? Is it Mogwin? No, I'm not good with names. I'm sorry. Secret incantation of Queen Marika, only the kindness of gold without order. Create a small illusory Erdtree that continuously restores the HP of nearby allies. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, knowing full well that there was no one to heal. Cost 70 faith. A very pretty place. So was this her village and... everyone disappeared? Very small village. So, Shaman Village. I think the sign outside of her statue that moved said something about Shaman, and I feel like I heard the term used before. I really, like, at this point, I really do wish that the gestures had lore, because I remember we got, I think that is what I was talking about. We got Oh Mother near Bonnie Village, I think. Was there something there? Considering all I mean, the spell's pretty cool. But it almost seems like the main thing here is how, like, lore significant it might be. With how it is. So I don't see anything else. Looks like we can grave hop down over here. It looks like it's just getting into the finger territory. Yo, is that a dog down there? Are those dogs down there? Oh, okay. We're okay. Stupid bugs got me out of my map. Oh, these are the, okay. They're the lamp rays. I wasn't sure what I was looking at. Is this a different grace? Sure is. Guess I'll sleep. Kind of want to look around there just a little bit. I don't think there's going to be much, because I think this is just... this is where I was fighting the shield Tree Sentinel. I'm lucky to have avoided fighting both of them at the same time. It reminds me of the good old days when I cheesed fighting the two Tree Sentinels on the that staircase. That one was worth cheesing because I believe you didn't actually win the fight until you beat both of them. I don't know if they would have, like, one would have respawned if you didn't beat the other one. But, you know, kind of a scary encounter. Honestly, didn't have too much of a bad time with those Tree Sentinels. It was, again, the shock that really got me. Interesting to have the one that had the torch, because that's new. I'm pretty sure. I know with the double Tree Sentinels, I don't think both of them had shields. I think that was where you got the shield from. Oh, that's a bear. I honestly did not see him. Is there any reason to be here? Besides aggroing every bear in the world? Is that a normal bear? Actually, are all those normal bears? That is interesting, maybe? I feel like there has to be significance to the fact that these aren't horn scent bears, right? It has to mean something. Those are all facing the tree. Maybe I'm crazy about that, though. Like, this is why I shouldn't question lore or think about the lore. Well, these ones are the horn ones. But I'm clearly not smart enough to actually think about this stuff. But whatever is down there is, like, super down there. I think that has to actually be something, though, because it's, like, too conspicuous to have that location. That almost looks like... Do you think I need to drop into the hole? Because it really almost looks like the hole would just, like, shoot me over here. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm right here. I'm right here. It's a very weird looking hole. Wouldn't be the first time we had to drop into a weird fight. I can get my souls back lickety split. What do you think, guy? Yup. For a second, I actually thought it was going to work because it took a little bit longer for the death animation to happen than I would have expected. So no, not that hole. But it is still a suspicious hole, isn't it? I wonder if it correlates to anything on the real map. I think I would have to actually look at. So I think mountain is there. Yeah, I would have to, like, actually look at a picture of them both next to each other to see if it looks like it correlates to anything. The thing I was thinking of is maybe the Erdtree itself might be there, which might in some way correlate to the fact that the shaman village where Marika was hanging out is here. But I don't know. definitely check out that crater. And I don't know if there's really anything else worth looking at. Let's look at this just so we have this as our respawn spot. I wonder why there's a crater here. Gonna try to avoid messing with the lampreys. Watch them not be lampreys. Like, I keep calling them this, and then they're like, I don't know what they are. I don't even remember where the term came from for the game. I know somewhere something mentioned it, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then at some point, I just assumed I knew what they were talking about. That crater definitely looks like something weird's happening over there. It's awfully glowy. This finger zone does look distinctly, what are you? Oh, one of you? Oh. This was kind of a fight that I wouldn't really have minded not being in this game again, but I guess a crater makes sense to have you here. Again, good thing I have my, all of the talismans I had for... Oh, come on, that jump should have been safe. All my, horseback talismans. I'm done. I'm gonna summon for this, because I don't care. As far as I can tell, I don't think he's different. I think it's just one of them, but harder. That, kind of shockwave around him might have been different. I'm not completely positive. We'll summon Dean. Ow! Okay. Silly me. Dean, help me! Okay, that was my bad. Should have paid attention to the fact that there was a tail there. That, I think, might be new. What he just did there. That really shouldn't have been anything that hurt me, I feel like, but whatever. Dean! Regretting my decisions, Dean. I feel like I need way more of the Spirit Ash boosts. All things considered, don't think Dean really helped that much. I guess him taking the brunt of the force helped a little bit. Gravitational missile. That sounds like something I can't use. 36 int. One of the glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces, fires gravitational projectiles that pulls an enemy before finally exploding. Charging increases its potency. Said to have originated in the lightless dark far beyond, the home of the falling beasts. Falling star beasts. Sounds kind of neat. Like it's just gonna pull them into a singularity and then do a full stop explosion. But, I'm not about that. Don't you know I'm an incant boy? Sure, I call everything sorceries. But, you know, I know where I belong. It's way too many fingers. They're all climbing. That is weird. They do travel in herds. Anyways, before we got distracted by falling star beast rearing its ugly head again, I was gonna say at least it kind of looks a bit different over here. I don't know how much I want to explore. Okay. I guess I'm glad I decided to kind of explore. Oh! I don't know what I thought that was. I did not think that was hands. I thought they were like weird little birds. I don't know. The fingernails confuse me. Guys, give me a minute. I would like to mark this on my map. Should I just go into that hole? I wanted to get the finger thing going, but... that's good enough. We'll, mark around here to treasure. That should be good enough for me to find it again. I don't really know where the hole is. I might as well just go down it. If I can even find it again. This is weird. Oh! No, thank you. Okay, how much do you think I can cheese them? Where did my spell go? Why is it aiming so bad? Okay, if anything, this probably will work better. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Can I? Perfect. That might give me a better angle for this. Kind of surprised that I avoided those. Okay, we might have some issues here. I can't handle like a normal finger, so I definitely don't want to try fighting it for real. Also, I think it's tired of me trying to cheese it. Okay. Not even worth it. So, cool. What did we end up getting? A Fingy summon. Finger Creeper Ash. Devote it to its summoner. This young, diminutive Finger Creeper eagerly restores HP. They are ever so fond of their mothers at this tender age. What does that mean? What does that mean? Alright, well... that was, a thing that happened. That's all I can say about that situation. It's like really... hello, pig. I was gonna say kind of like scuffed over there. Like just very cloudy for some reason. And here I thought that hole was gonna be like a much bigger deal. It was kind of a big deal. Those different things? No, I think those are lampreys that see me. Pardon me, guys. I'm going this way. Dio? Yeah, obviously everyone's angry at me, so can't really map out what... Whoa! What the fuck, dude? Okay. Please stop. They're a little bit different. These ones are a little bit different. They're a little wild. I'm really not looking forward to exploring here now. The fact that it, like, from so afar, which one got me? They get me so far away. Look at that go. And then, like, he teleported in for the grab? Just get me where I need to go. We can assess if we want to do anything different later. Okay, that's not too surprising. I don't really think there's much I would want to explore. I was over here and that's when I fell in the hole. So I think we're good to just move back here and see what else you have to say.
Why, you poor thing. Another bad dream, Yuri. Put that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you.
Huh. Yo, girl, what's the deal with this?
I told you once, I've no interest in companionship. But I must admit, Count Ymir did seem very pleased. Perhaps an exception is in order.
Love me?
Ymir is a shining star, in our eyes. The only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance. and heed its guidance, we will never again lose our way in the night. I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Emir.
You did speak a lot.
Now, be on your way. Now, be on your way.
Was there anything going on with this grave over here? It must just be a later thing. Yuri, beloved child, taken before his time. Never mind. What a, like, inconspicuous grave. Compared to every other grave here. Didn't he call that little hand Yuri? So, I guess that's the child that I had to watch out to not step on. Yo, what up?
Hello there. I heard another sound, colored by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry
What happened with that
cascade.
ghost?
Now, take this. My final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above.
A third one?
Oh, yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a greater night to come. Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start? Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady.
Okay. New spell. That's new. Fleeting Microcosm. Finger Sorcery of Count Emir, High Priest. One of the Secret Hallowed Rites. Conjures an image of a microcosm at a foe's feet that pulses with a single wave before disappearing in a burst. Charging enhances potency. The broken and discarded are fully willing to cling to fleeting simulacras, earning them more modicum of sympathy.
May you join the glimmering stars above.
Okay. That chair can't be comfortable. You really don't have any, like, way to sit on the back of it. Simple old map, faded and dirty, acquired from Count Emir, High Priest. Indicates a third and final hallowed ruin, distinct from those shown on the first two maps. May you join the glimmering stars above. That's just here. It's like here? I thought maybe it would be in the spot that I still haven't gotten a map for yet, but like what happens if I go outside here? Can I sound the necklace without the thing? I thought it would be like one of those items. If it's just considered a key item, then I don't think I would be able to use it. Wherever it might be at that point. Glad I still have my miniature Ronnie. No, I can't use it. Is there a... None of these are really helpful, are they? It's weird to say, to like, compare it to Cleric Beast. Maybe that sign is... Nope. Maybe the grave? He's gone.
Now, be on your way.
Is he by the grave? Says he's still around.
Forgive me. I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. But it won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life.
Okay. I guess that's specifically the grave I read.
Please, will you allow the two of us this time alone? It isn't much to ask.
So I guess that's how you would have found it, more so as you can come back here when he's not hanging out. Yo, where's the little hand, though? Cool. When I saw that ghost get weird about it, I thought maybe... You guys want to talk about this? He just wanted me to go finish this off without... While he was still sitting on the throne. Oh. I definitely looked at this at the wrong angle. That just straight up just looks like concept art. Like straight up. Don't like that you said likely death. Can't torrent. Okay. I was doing very well until it just started to fall apart. Blood loss. Okay. Never mind. It's all good. Why did you attack me? I got her claws. Finger mimics. Light pink mushrooms resembling a wizened finger. Material used for crafting items. Exceedingly rare to find. Used to by those who wish to become fingers to induce hallucinations. They call these mushrooms the stillborn of the two fingers. Paws of a bottomless black from which no light can escape. Wielded by Anna, Sword Hand of Night. Engraved with the Smith script enabling a strong attack to launch all three claws at a target. The blades are only semi-corporeal and cannot be fully guarded against. Huh. Scattershot throw. Conjure multiple copies of the armament in both hands and throw them all at once. Follow up with an additional input to throw. Hey, it doesn't need intelligence. It's all dex, so I can actually use them. Pretty cool. Forgot I actually bought that. So R2 already does a throw. And they have bleed. I mean, that seems neat, that part. Kind of weird looking. Like a little extra. A little too much if you ask me. Okay. I don't know why you attacked me. You don't want that cool item. Let's go. I can cook fingers now. Fingerprint nostrum. That sure is. That looked mostly fingery. Boosts mind intelligence, faith, and arcane at a cost of gradual HP loss. Okay, so the same as the... that, but... same as that, but different. Is there lore on that cookbook? Determined students of Finger Ruins. His brush with the sublime all but shattered his mind, though he was left capable enough to leave these few precious words. Determined student of the Finger Ruins. I feel like that probably is Ymir. So his mind was shattered. I don't like that that's here. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as just touching this and going up. I'm going to go here real quick and see if I can... I don't know if I'll be able to level up. Talk to anyone? How about you?
No.
Tell her you were attacked by a sword hand of night underground. Yeah, that's kind of...
Stop. What did you just say? Wait, no. Say nothing. I have one star alone, and only his words will do.
What?
I will say this much. I am in your debt, but I will hear no more. I have one star alone, and only his words will do.
I don't know what's happening.
Be on your way. I will hear no more about...
So, are you still hanging out by the grave, dude? Since you can't sit on your throne? Yeah, looks like it. If anything, I don't think I have really any other options left.
It isn't much.
I don't think I have a lot of ruins to use. Actually, we should be able to jostle something out of this. That might be too much. I mean, that might have also been too much, but at least it was less too much than the other one would have been. Yeah, that was a little much. Alright, back down. It's gonna be a little bit of time getting back down there, but gotta be a little bit prepared for this. Here, let's get a better angle so it's like way more of a reveal. Like, okay, where are we going? We're going really deep down here. I wonder what's down this ladder. It's really just, oh, look at that. It still wasn't the best reveal. Again, very striking image, very cool looking, but didn't come from it at a very good angle.